at a distance where you're safe, understanding where your moves can hit, can't hit. It plays into everything. And Marth is one of the characters most... it's tied to his character, optimal spacing.
Yes.
Since Melee. So it's interesting to see him pull that out here, but let's not knock his adaptation as well. Pulling out a lot. Already going for the aggressive up Bs off stage. He's not playing around.
Now, this is a matchup that Mystery is no stranger to from the previous game. He has fought against Sinji time and again. He knows Pac-Man like pretty much the back of his hand. I'm pretty sure they've played an Ultimate as well. But, you know, like I said, a completely different character from the last game in terms of, like, his grabs working. Now you have to, like, do a couple of new setups. Gonna off the avoid away from that bell.
Absolutely. So he does know that the best thing is to just get out of there while he can. Very nearly kills. Smashville, I'm surprised he didn't get knocked off the top, but that's just fine. So I do feel that this matchup... Oh, he gets pushed away by the water and denied a punish on that one. All right. Catches the bell. Threatens it off stage with Fars. A little too far. All right.
Oh,
scary.
Ledge attack? I mean, that was a brave ledge attack. I get why he went for it, and he ended up living, so why not?
He really had to pick his poison on that one.
Yeah.
He had to eat something.
And he's going to eat that apple, man. Gets that flying into the back. It's going to be the first stock going in Sinji's favor.
Not too bad.
Now, what's different about this trampoline is you have the ability to hit it, but Mystery's just going to kind of play patient right there. There's really no reason for him to approach him at that point.
And then having the ability to hit it, which I think was in the previous game as well, means hitbox extension. Same thing with the hydrant, which is what Pac-Man wants you to do. He wants something that he can react to. Toss a fruit, hit you with an aerial or two, reset, start over. That
was a good setup. If Mr. E would have been aware of where that cherry was going to send him, that could have been an up smash and a death waiting for him. So it was very smart of him to throw it right down there in case Sinji went for the get up, normal get up like he did.
And notice right there that Mystery had done the same thing we were talking about earlier. Where he jumped to the side and was set to meet Sinji in the air after he dropped the hydrant. Sinji fading back and resetting to ledge, though. All right, trampoline. Ooh, that's a scary spot to be.
Trying to clip him with the up tilt.
All right.
Back air out of shield, gets the kill.
Very clean option. Not too committal on that. Very good for kills. Hits him with the Galaxian
ship, yeah.
Galaxian
The first game.
Yeah.
Galaga's technically a sequel.
I always forget that Galaga's a sequel. Man.
Yeah, right? The Smash 4 actually taught me that.
So,
okay, we got the power pellet.
All right. Back on stage, goes straight to ledge on this one. Doesn't bother going down low. Probably doesn't want to deal with the mix-ups off stage. Dolphin slash into stage. Even if it is techable, it is a tech scenario into death if you fail.
I love how deep Mystery went for that forward air because he recognized that Pac-Man, Sinji wants to recover that low. He wants to go as deep as possible. Great catch with that back air. Mystery's going to steal the lead away from Sinji.
He stole the lead, and he swiped that pellet right out of his hand. Yeah. It's not snack time for this man. You've got enough fruits in your hand. You got to share.
Are you rhyming right now? Are those bars?
Were they?
My God. Right, here we go.
All right.
Trying to go for that dancing play. Sinji's just going to be able to double jump out of that situation.
Does land on the hydrant with a dare, but Sinji spaced out to where he can't get a proper punish for it, and trying to hit middle of the dare hitbox would be kind of ballsy.
And honestly, that's a common setup for Sinji, to go for that trampoline onto the ledge, because what happens is he gives himself like kind of like a fortress, where it's hard for like the opponent to penetrate it and try to get in there and abuse it, because the trampoline's going to mess up their spacing.
It's all right. Good confirm off that. It is very difficult, and especially if you don't have a character with a projectile or something that can penetrate that without devoting yourself to an option, you do have to force an option on that. You have to choose to jump. I have to choose to take out this trampoline, this or that. All the while, Sinji is charging his fruit, getting the fruit salad ready, and you're going to have to eat that at some point.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have to get your
I don't want it. I don't want to eat it. Mr. E doesn't want to eat it. He's going to keep swiping it away with his butter knife.
Pac-Man's taking those vitamin C power pellets. He doesn't need all this fruit.
Yeah.
It's all for you. All right. So Sinji playing a keep-away game right here. He's doing his best to set up, but Mystery doing a good job of keeping the pressure on him.
And he's trying to land with these up airs. There's a very safe tool for Lucina.
Good bait
out. That was an extremely good bait for a Mystery. He recognizes he's probably going to go for a grab, just rolls away instead of opting to go for the spot dodge, which works against most grabs.
Yes, and that is one of the largest punish windows you will ever see in almost any matchup against a Pac-Man is the grab, which he has to do. He has to do that to try to enforce, to make sure that you're not always shielding every setup.
You know he's punishable because of the look on Pac-Man's face when he whips that grab. He looks so sad.
He knows. He knows he's about to enter a world of hurt. All right. So he actually goes up with the water on the hydrant there, which gets him out of shield. Interesting. Was that to try to catch him on reaction to the trampoline? Because that was a little greedy. I'm not going to lie.
Honest to God.
He might die for that.
Oh, Mystery
Okay, Hydrant's out of the picture.
See
Fair
him
out of
applying,
shield.
he's trying to apply pressure with these forward airs as well. Has him off stage, all total stage control in Mr. E's favor. Nair is a really safe option for him to go for on the ledge. Sinji's going to be able to time it just right to roll off stage. Steal away from him. He's going to try to set up shop with the Hydrant. Mr. E's going to ignore it completely. Doesn't even want to bother with it.
Still got to be conscious of it, though, because the water can mess up punishes and even hit you into Pac-Man setups. That was a sick grab. There was no way that was on reaction.
Let's go,
Yo.
Mr. E. Go for the Z-drop, gets the stun, gets the forward smash, and has taken away game 1 from Sinji. What is this? What is this tournament? Mr. E's actually
look at that.
going through New York City right now.
Yo.
Z-drop into the forward smash.
Baby. Eat this punish.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
I love the item play coming out from Mr. E. It shows you that he just knows the matchup so well. And he's also, like, one of his training partners from, like, back in the day was always against Diddy Kongs. And so, like, he knows the item play from just playing with a banana peel, learning how to Z-drop. And the same type of play applies. That's why I feel like people should, like, try practicing with items on sometimes.
Absolutely.
Sometimes, just to get, if they're not playing against a character who already has it, because it's really good to know item play for those certain matchups.
It is, and you know what? Now that you'd mentioned that, I had said before that there was no way that could have been reaction, but the way that Mr. E had spaced that, how he could not have possibly hit Pac-Man unless Pac-Man was going to aggress, which he wasn't, that was an intentional grab.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing.
Absolutely. Good job. Meets him in the air again. Mr. E really is on fire tonight. Good God.
And the thing is, with Mr. E, he has not won a single Xeno yet for Ultimate. So, like, he's the only one. Like, Sinji's won in some Xenos. Utopian Ray has won a couple Xenos. Mr. E is 0. So this would be, like, this is a big moment for him to win this set and move on to Grand Finals to potentially, you know, try to get a reset against Ray. But let's see if he can try to follow through. I don't want to count Sinji out just yet.
No, absolutely not. This is still very much doable for either player. Both of them very solid. Mr. E playing with confidence, though.
Nice stuff. He baited out the fadeaway from the double jump and waited for him just to come back in a second time before going for that final swipe.
Yep. All right. Gets hit by the Nair out of shield. Very quick option for Pac-Man. Good for get off me's. Mr. E reading it right there, but doesn't get the punish off it. All right. Jumps over Galaxian. Patience. Very nice. And he whiff punishes the forward smash, which is impressive.
Okay, Mr. E could not follow up, actually, because the trampoline was in the middle and the Hydrant was covering the top of the platform. Very smart, like, getaway card for Sinji. Yeah, jail-free card.
And he's playing over towards that mid-stage, taking all the time he needs to charge up. And Mr. E looking at kill percents for some of the bell setups here. He's got to be mindful. All right.
Wow, shield coming out in the nick of time. You saw Mr. E baiting it out. He's chilling on that platform for a reason.
Notice how he's staying right on top of Pac-Man so that way he can cross him up if he gets hit by it.
Oh my God! That didn't even spike. It stage spiked. Mr. E, 3 stocks to 1.
So this is very difficult now for Sinji because he has to either play ultra patient and just hope he gets enough damage over 5 minutes to bring it back, or he has to aggress. And Pac-Man does not have the easiest time going full aggression, doesn't get the kill on 132, doesn't get the kill with the Peach. Apple beats it out clean, doesn't get hit by any Fire Hydrant today. You can't put out Mr. E's fire that quickly. All right. Good call. And we have not seen any of that Rekka all day. None of the Dancing Blade, but uses it there, spacing out and as a punish.
And I respect that up tilt for trying to catch Sinji's landing right there because he could have gone for a forward smash, but that's a guessing game where is he going to land left or right. So the up tilt covers both options.
Yep, and it is more committal. Or, well, just barely. Both of them have not too long.
And you don't need to go for a kill at that percent just yet. Especially when you have this strong of a lead, just go for like the little bits of damage and try to rack it up slowly because you have the ability to trade now. At this point, trade all your swings, just try to like, that's why he's going for these Dancing Blades so hard because he knows if he gets hit, it's not that big of a deal. And Dancing Blade is such a huge source of damage.
Exactly. And speaking of Dancing Blade, notice how Sinji there, he had air dodged the final hit from Mr. E trying to avoid Dancing Blade and get a punish, but then Mr. E canceling it early to keep himself safe.
Again?
All right.
Oh, he tried to go for it a second
it.
time.
Yeah, a little too late on that one, but still a good call. And 95% with a full stock lead. All right, clean call, baiting out the Hydrants. Sinji very much has to make a comeback on this one. Okay, that's a good way to start.
Tried to go for the spot dodge. Again, doesn't work out. Sinji struggling to find his way back down onto the stage. Gonna chill below, go for the pack jump.
All right.
Mystery trying to play around that shield, goes for the raw dancing blade, just to apply some shield pressure as well.
Yep, exactly. And Mr. E looking very bold right now. Got a large lead, so shouldn't be too afraid to go for some of the riskier options that can net kills. But
Sinji needs to play patient.
yes, you cannot get too aggressive on this. That's it.
Back here at a shield. Mystery taking out Sinji in a loser's final. Sinji going down with a third place finish again, twice in a row. Not the hands of Venia this time around, but at Mr. E, of all players.
Mr. E going on to grand finals now.
The face-off against Utopian Ray. By the way, I want to add, guys, I don't think Utopian Ray has won as Ultimate. Devin had to correct me. I think I was thinking of Frozen, who won his first.
I think Ray has won. No, not one?
Not one.
Not
I thought
one.
he did, but Devin's shaking his head, so I'm going to go with the fact that he doesn't. So we have two